This short podcast will describe the International Society for Performance Improvement's Armed Forces chapter, share the chapter's goals and objectives, introduce you to some of the people involved in the chapter, explain when and where the chapter connects its members, and reveal some of the benefits of membership. The Armed Forces chapter has three main goals. First, to make a difference by being the preferred source for the exchange of performance improvement and training information between members of the armed forces, as well as police and emergency services personnel, and being a catalyst for change from knowledge-based to performance-based interventions. Our second goal is to assist individual and organizational growth by assisting members and their organizations to produce results, maintaining and developing a membership that supports human performance technology, and maintaining a core of expertise worthy of personal and professional emulation. Our third goal is to actively address needs through application of human performance technology by participating in those activities that enhance the objectives of the chapter, providing a forum for presenting organizational ideas as well as the thinking and research of recognized experts in the arena of improving human performance, and providing opportunities to present and publish information of interest to our members and those of the International Society for Performance Improvement. The primary objective of the Armed Forces chapter is to provide an organization focused on the needs of military human performance technologists while maintaining the strong connection that exists between the Armed Forces chapter and ISPI. Initially comprised primarily of U.S. military personnel and civilian Department of Defense employees, over the past few years, AFC membership has expanded into Canada and NATO militaries, and most recently into police and emergency services. The Armed Forces chapter is the single largest chapter of ISPI with over 200 members. The 2008-2009 president is Roger Chevalier, retired U.S. Coast Guard commander. As the former ISPI Director of Information and Certification, Roger was responsible for encouraging the use of performance technology with ISPI's 10,000 worldwide members. As a former training officer at the Coast Guard's East Coast Training Center, he was responsible for the analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation of 25 courses delivered by 120 instructors to 4,000 students a year in 7 schools. The Armed Forces chapter is fortunate to have Roger at the helm. The 2008-2009 President-elect is Lieutenant Navy Brett Christensen, a training development officer in the Canadian Forces with over 24 years of military service. Brett is the Learning Projects Manager for the Directorate of Learning Innovation at the Canadian Defence Academy, a job that requires involvement in all facets of learning projects. Brett is a certified training development professional and is completing his Masters of Science in Instructional and Performance Technology at Boise State University. The 2008-2009 Secretary-Treasurer is Command Master Chief Lloyd Long. Lloyd has 27 years active duty in the United States Navy, 7 of those as a Command Master Chief. The unique experiences of his Navy heritage, coupled with a strong project management background, have prepared Lloyd to assume positions of greater responsibility and challenge. Lloyd holds a Master's of Science in Instructional and Performance Technology from Boise State University, and is the true workhorse behind the scenes that keeps the chapter running efficiently. The Armed Forces chapter is a virtual chapter with no official home base. All of our regular business is conducted online using an array of collaborative technologies. Our only scheduled face-to-face meeting is held during ISPI's annual Performance Improvement Conference. The location for our chapter is really our website at www.afc-ispi.org, which is currently completing a stem-to-stern upgrade. Being a truly virtual chapter, time is less of a concern to us, except for synchronous events such as our annual meeting, and webinars which are advertised well in advance to allow maximum participation by the membership. The Board of Directors are easily reachable by phone or email. The Armed Forces chapter continuously seeks ways to provide value to its members. Currently, members are given access to 4 to 6 webinars a year presented by leaders in the HPT field. Additionally, chapter membership entitles members to reduced registration fees for the ISPI conferences, institutes, workshops, and skillcasts. AFC members also qualify for reduced rates for certification as a certified performance technologist. That is a lot of bang for $10 a year. In addition to receiving value for our membership, Armed Forces chapter members also create value for ISPI by contributing to the professional discussion through submissions to ISPI's Performance Express, Performance Improvement Quarterly, and the Performance Improvement Journal. These submissions have been of such quantity and quality that ISPI has published a special Armed Forces edition of the journal in 2007 and 2008. The Armed Forces chapter is a vibrant community of military and like-minded professionals where the focus is steady. Chapter members helping each other as they apply performance technology to improve results in the organizations they serve. The chapter's virtual chapter model is gaining recognition from ISPI and has received attention from other chapters looking for new techniques to provide value to their members. To join the Armed Forces chapter, go to www.afc-ispi.org and sign up today.